Good morning. It's a very rushy morning, but we're going to Bratislava today. As you can see, I'm not in my normal room. I was in London last night for the UK Search Awards, and now I'm just packing up to head to Stansted Airport to get my flight to Bratislava, and then I'm also going to do a day trip to Vienna. So I thought I'd bring you all with me, see what we get up to. It's mainly a Christmas market trip, so there's going to be a lot of Christmas in this vlog. But yeah, just to tick off country number 29 and 30. So if you're new here, my name is Jay, and if you don't already, follow along and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. So just got through security, it's time to head to departures. They're trialling a new system at Stansted Airport where you don't have to take things out of your bag, which I know a few countries have been doing for years. I've definitely done it before, but the machines broke, so that was fun. But yeah, got about 3 hours now to my flight, so plenty of time to kill. And that's it, we're here. I got delayed at Stansted for an hour, which is never ideal, but it wasn't a massive delay, so that's fine. So I've just checked in and now heading out to the Christmas market. It's just gone 7 o'clock. The hostel so far is probably one of my favourites. It's really big. I'll explain more once I've stayed. I don't want to jinx it and then it not be great, but yeah, I'm just glad to be here and can go exploring. Good morning. It's an early one this morning. It's 7:30. Obviously, we're an hour in front, so it actually feels a bit more like 6:30. So I feel shattered, but today we are going to Vienna, which will be country number 30, meaning I've done my 30 before 30. So I'm just currently heading to the bus station to get the bus. It's about an hour and 15 minutes, so not too far. But apparently Vienna has loads and loads of Christmas markets, and it's been on my list for years, so I'm really excited to be going. I know, like, how many hours? 9 hours definitely isn't going to be enough in Vienna, but it'll be another tick off the list. This trip has definitely made me realise that I really need to start bringing my gimbal when I'm recording as well, but that's another story. So yeah, time to go to Vienna. After what feels like a bit of a nightmare morning, I am finally in the centre of Vienna. So I got dropped off at the Vienna Central Station, and then I needed to be in the actual centre, but transport here is a bit strange. It's really different to Bratislava, which is obviously going to be the case because they're different countries. But in Bratislava you buy a ticket for a certain amount of time. In Vienna each is separate, and if you buy it off the tram it's 240, if you buy it on the tram it's 260, but there's no real ticket stations at tram stops, or not at any of the ones that I was at. So I ended up getting on the wrong tram, which was fun. So my 9 hours in Vienna is now 8. But yeah, time to go and explore. Behind me is the Opera House, and it's trying to snow, so hopefully we get a little bit of snow, so it'll be nice and Christmassy walking around the Christmas markets. But yeah, time to go explore because I'm running out of time. Definitely should have booked a walking tour or something like that with how short amount of time I've got, but I'm sure I'll be back to Vienna one day. I don't think this will be my only visit. But yeah. I've just done, well, I'm at Christmas market number 3. Some of them I didn't actually know were Christmas markets. I kind of just stumbled upon them, like I weren't trying to go there. But yeah, it's really nice. Obviously they're going to be a lot better in the evening when the lights are on. but I'm obviously here for the day, which makes it a lot quieter. I'd say it is still quite busy, but it's quieter than what it would be obviously in the evening or on the day of Saturday or Sunday. But yeah, I'm just enjoying the hot chocolate. So this was €8, which might seem quite expensive, but you do get to keep the mug. Now, there are a lot of Christmas markets, and each Christmas market has a different mug. So you could end up with quite a collection of them, but I wanted to get this one as I'm currently at the Rath House Christmas market, which is the biggest one. So I thought I'll probably get a mug from here, and I love that it's a love heart. So yeah, I'm going to keep the mug, and it's definitely worth coming to Vienna at Christmas for the Christmas markets. The souvenirs and stuff and the things that you can buy on them, other than food, seem really expensive. And I'd say that food is standard, but it's definitely worth it. And as you can probably tell a little bit, it's snowing, which makes it obviously just that little bit more magical. I'll be honest, not trying to point out the obvious, but it's really starting to snow out. So starting to snow, it's been snowing all day, but it's definitely getting heavier. I've just been for a drink and now heading to some more Christmas markets. I just paid €4.90 for essentially a can of Coke in a glass. So yeah, be prepared. Vienna is definitely not the cheapest place, and that was just at a cafe, so yeah, definitely not the cheapest place, but you can see some Christmas markets here behind me. So we're gonna go and do some more of those, but yeah, it's really starting to snow. Good morning, I'm up and I'm out. I forgot to finish the Vienna sort of day yesterday when I got back. By the time I got back, I was absolutely shattered, and I was just talking to people at the hostel, so I just completely forgot. But I'm up and I'm out. It's raining this morning, or very fine rain. Today is my last day, well, last full day. I go home tomorrow, so I'm going to explore Bratislava, hopefully tick off everything that I want to do. I say the weather's not great, but it's not going to stop me, so yeah, there's quite a few things that I want to do today, and then I don't have to rush and do anything in the morning before I get my flight back. So yeah, stay tuned and see what we get up to today. I've just grabbed a non-alcoholic apple punch from the Christmas market, so I'm just sitting down and drinking that. My dinner was amazing, or lunch was amazing. It was like a dough ball pizza base with like a garlic butter, and then just the usual pizza toppings. Then I'm going to eat at Christmas markets again this evening, as it's obviously my last day. But yeah, I've been up to the castle this morning. It's quite a trek, but it was good when you're up there. Although it was quite foggy, so it's probably better on a clearer day. I wanted to do the UFO tower, but because of how foggy it is, I just knew that I wouldn't see anything. So I'm going to drink this and then head to the Parliament Palace before maybe going back, chilling out and freshening up a little bit, as I'm going to come back to the Christmas markets this evening when it gets dark. And then I've booked to do a Spooky Legends walking tour, which is an hour long this evening, so I think I'm going to do that, and then hopefully get a bit of an early night before heading back tomorrow. Good morning. I forgot yet again yesterday to film in the evening, but yesterday afternoon I came back to the hostel for a little bit and then went back out to the Christmas markets. And then while I was at the Christmas markets, I realised that you could actually go up to the top of the old town hall. So I decided to do that, which was well worth it for a great view of the Christmas markets. I think it's open to do all year round, but obviously it's even better when the Christmas markets are on. It was €1.50, but because I have a student card, I think it's probably €3. I think it's like a 50% discount. What I did notice is that I think you can go in during the day too. I think a day entry pass is €7 or $3.50 for a student, but if you are going just in the evening, it's only €1.50. And yeah, as I say, it's so worth it. There's a few steps, not as many as I've done in other cities, but yeah, just for an amazing view, it's so worth it. And then after that I did a free Spooky Legends walking tour. So it started where the old town hall is and finished by the castle. I say that was free, you just leave a tip at the end, but that was interesting. It's interesting to find out some of the old spooky legends of Bratislava and just do something a little bit different. So yeah, if you're here, definitely recommend doing that. It's only an hour long. I think it runs on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but I'm not sure, there could be other days. I've just checked out of the hostel. Today I am going home, so I'm just heading to a place now called the Blue Church, and then I'm going to grab some breakfast before getting the tram and the bus back to the airport. So I just got to the airport and I've just been through security. Security doesn't open until exactly 2 hours before the flight, if you're like the only flight around that time. So today there was a flight at 11 AM. My flight is at 5 to 2, and then there is a flight at 25 past 4. And then there's flights in the evening, but they're the gaps between like my flights. The airport is like a ghost town, to the point where even the duty free isn't open. So that's interesting, and I'm not sure if they're going to open. I hope so. Otherwise it's going to be a very slow 2 hours. But yeah, as I say, it's very, very quiet. And we're back. I'm very aware that there was kind of a jump between me being in Slovakia and being here, but I couldn't really film on the plane. And then when I got back, I was like rushing through the airport to get back to my car and then drive home. And then I've just had some food and now I'm back. So it's time to chill, just relax for a bit. But I've had such an amazing trip. And country 29 and 30 are now done. And so I'm going to have to set myself a new challenge before I'm 30. But yeah, I definitely would recommend doing Bratislava. And if you go to Bratislava for a weekend, do Vienna for a day if you've not been to Vienna before. But yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, please like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. And we'll see you again in the next one.